2,400 years ago, a barefoot man wandered the streets of Athens, asking questions that made empires tremble and minds awaken. He owned no riches, wrote no books, and yet his words echo louder than any scroll. His name was Socrates. Socrates called himself a gadfly, an annoying little creature that stings a sleepy horse into motion. That horse? Athenian society. His sting? A single question. What is the good life? He didn't lecture. He didn't preach. He asked. He turned questions into weapons and ignorance into an enemy. Life lesson number 1. The unexamined life is not worth living. What means today? If you're drifting through life on autopilot, school, work, Netflix, sleep, Socrates would gently stop you and ask, why? Is this your choice or someone else's? Ask yourself, why do I believe what I believe? Am I living deliberately or just reacting? When the oracle at Delphi said, no one is wiser than Socrates, he was shocked. How can that be? I know nothing. So he did what he always did. He investigated. He questioned the politicians, the poets, the craftsmen. And what did he find? They all thought they knew, but their confidence was an illusion. Life lesson number 2. True wisdom is knowing that you know nothing. Why it matters now. We live in the age of hot takes, echo chambers, and social media experts. Socrates invites us to say 3 powerful words. I don't know. That's not weakness. That's where real learning begins. Be curious. Be humble. The wisest people are the ones still learning. Socrates was put on trial, charged with corrupting the youth and impiety. He could have begged. He could have run. He didn't. I would rather die having spoken after my manner than speak in your manner and live. He drank the poison hemlock with calm dignity, because to him, truth was worth more than life itself. Life lesson number 3, stand by your values, even if it costs you everything. Do you bend when it's easier to lie? Stay silent when you know something's wrong? Socrates teaches us, integrity isn't convenient. It's courageous. Socrates didn't teach facts. He taught thinking. He used the Socratic Method, asking questions that force you to dig deeper. It's like mental chess. He never told you what to think. He showed you how to think. Life lesson number 4. Ask better questions, get better answers. Next time you're stuck in a debate, don't shout. Don't flex. Ask, why do you believe that? Could there be another perspective? What would it mean if the opposite were true? Socrates didn't want victory. He wanted clarity. Inscribed at the Temple of Apollo were 2 haunting words. Know thyself. Socrates took it seriously. He believed self-awareness was the root of all virtue. Life lesson number 5. You can't lead others until you know who you are. Try this tonight. Sit in silence. No phone. No noise. Ask yourself, what do I fear? What do I truly want? Who am I when no one is watching? That quiet inner voice, that's you. Socrates would tell you to listen. What would Socrates say if he were alive today? Maybe he'd be walking barefoot through college campuses, asking Gen Z why they scroll for hours. Maybe he'd crash a podcast and ask the host, but what do you really mean by success? Maybe he'd ask you, are you living or just existing? Socrates didn't give us answers. He gave us the tools to find them ourselves. And that might be the greatest life lesson of all. If this video made you think, drop a comment with your favorite Socratic quote or lesson. Let's start a dialogue, like Socrates would have wanted. Like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-expanding journeys into philosophy and the human spirit.